I wanna get lost in you, rest underneath your skin.
This lesson was sponsored by Manly Bands, your source for affordable wedding bands with unique styles and materials to reflect your personality. Click the link below to check out all the styles and claim your special discount offer.
Hey, what's up guys? Sunday from Show Her Off, and I'm here with the lovely and talented Elizabeth of MyWeddingDanceCoach.com. And in this video we're going to talk about some key mistakes to help to avoid for your first dance. And I'm going to jump right in. The first mistake that I want you to avoid is get rid of this notion of like, I have to do X, meaning I have to do waltz or we have to do this slow song. It's your wedding. You can do whatever you want, and you'll see other videos, and make sure you go through the Find Your Story exercise that I've created. But you can pick whatever songs you want, you can match songs, don't feel trapped or constricted. It's your wedding, it's about telling your story as a couple, what gets you excited. So just want to let you know you don't really need it, but giving you permission to do whatever you want for your wedding, because it's going to look, here's the key. If you're feeling happy and you're enjoying whatever it is you're doing, it's going to look that much better, regardless of technically how the moves go. So that's the first one. The next one is something I didn't even realize is all the things that come into play that you have to think about when it comes to the first dance, like
your dress. So is your dress hanging down and touching the floor? You have to be mindful of that. So if you're doing a two-step that's traveling, you might be stepping on your long dress, right? So there are tips and tricks I use for that, because most wedding dresses do touch the floor. So a tip that I give my students is to stay connected to the floor, so you're kind of sliding that foot out under the dress. It's also good for guys to kind of be aware that they don't really know what the dress is going to look like, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we can be super close, but maybe I have a giant poofy dress. So you're going to have to kind of be flexible with that. Another huge thing to think about is your shoes. So ladies, I highly recommend practicing in your shoes. If you're going to wear heels, dancing in heels is so different than dancing in sneakers or boots. If you're going to wear boots, I would practice on the floor that you're going to dance on. So some of our clients will dance on concrete. So concrete's going to feel totally different from a hardwood floor.
Yep.
So being aware of those kind of factors, and also whatever you decide to do with your dance, being aware of communicating with everyone. So with your DJ, with your band, letting them know what you're going to do for your first dance, where you're going to start. Just the more communication, the better,
right,
to fully pull off a successful first dance.
Yeah, because you don't want a lot of like unknown variables happening. So you want everybody on the same page, and you, especially you guys, you want to know what it's like to dance in the shoes, and maybe you don't wear the wedding dress, but maybe you have something you can wear that just mimics the space, just so you can get a sense of what it feels like to help with that, helping you have that confidence when you step out there to do it.
Totally. And some dresses kind of keep the ladies' arms in place, so then they can't lift their arm as much. So just, again, being really mindful of what is your dress going to be like. Is it really low cut? Maybe you can't do a huge dip, right?
No free show.
So being aware of all those factors.
Do you have, when you work with clients, do you have just the ladies come in their dress with you and just to get a sense of that, or is that too much?
We don't do that. Most people, their dress isn't really ready until
close to the day of.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. And then also make sure you're putting in all this work to have this amazing wedding and first dance. Like, make sure you have the videographer know part of the team, know when it's going to start so that they can capture the whole thing.
Yes.
Because you don't want to put all this work and then not have your first dance to see it, right?
And if you don't have a videographer, ask a friend that you trust to tell them, we have this really special first dance, we want to get a video of it, and assign that job to one of your good friends, because you will regret if you don't have a video of your first dance.
Yeah, you can't be like, all right, everybody, wait, sit down, we got to do it again. We didn't film it. So yeah, tell somebody special close to you, everyone's got a phone these days, so record it on the phone at minimum, so that you've got something that you can cherish forever, and you can send it to me, and if I like it, I can put it on Show Her Off. So everybody wins, right? But yeah, just keep in mind, again, we just want to, something we've been talking about is, it's your wedding, it's your first dance. There are actually no rules. So whatever feels good and helps tell your guys' story is what we want to encourage you to do. So don't feel like you're stuck in this box. You can do whatever you want as long as it feels right for you.
That's right. It's your show, you are in the spotlight, you are in the driver's seat, and it's your vision come to life.
And another mistake to avoid for sure is waiting too long to start taking lessons, okay? So a lot of couples will wait until 2-3 weeks out to like, oh, we gotta learn how to dance. It's a little too long. So how far out would you say that they should book and start taking lessons?
We recommend starting your lessons 3 months before your wedding. That gives you lots of time and space to, you have your bachelorette party, you have your bachelor party, you have showers, you have all these commitments, and that gives you enough time to kind of fit those dance lessons in, and most importantly, go home and practice in between your dance lessons, which is awesome. It's like built-in date nights.
Yeah.
Because wedding planning can be so stressful on a couple, and dance lessons are such an awesome opportunity for like little date nights and a way to connect and remember why you're getting married in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. And even on top of that, like you can, the further out you start, the better it's going to be because you're going, like you said, you're going to have time to practice. So not only practice at home, but like go to a country bar, go to a bar, and just like get your own little corner, just practice in the wild. Because now you're practicing in front of other people. It's not the same as your wedding because these people don't care about you, but it is like now you're doing this dance and there's other people. So it's another way for you to build up confidence so that when you guys do step out on the dance floor, you're like, game over, we got this.
And one thing that we offer at the end of every lesson is we take a video of you. So that's another great practice tool is you can take a video of yourself doing your dance, and then you can kind of see, oh wow, I didn't smile the whole time, or oh my elbow was sagging down, right?
Yeah.
So it's a really awesome tool that we have that we can just so quickly take videos of each other.
Yeah, I think that's definitely worth doing because it's one thing to feel it, but it's another thing to be able to see and realize, oh, like that doesn't look anywhere, I don't look anywhere near as what I thought I did, so I'm going to tweak that a little bit, and that's part of the process. So don't wait until the wedding to do that. Like the earlier you get started on this process, the more successful and better off your first dance is going to be. And again, like this is a dance, it's not like you do this first dance and then it's over and never happens again. Like now you guys know how to dance as a couple. So you can be that couple that when you're at a party or at another wedding, like you guys are out there dancing and everyone's like, oh, I wish we were them,
Totally. Most of the moves you will learn fit with lots of different songs and tempos of songs, and you can use these moves forever. Anytime you go to an event or a wedding, you guys will have little secrets in your back pocket you can just pull out.
Exactly. Yeah, like you said, it's another way just to strengthen your bond as a couple and have that special thing that you guys do no matter where you're at. So, long story short, make sure you book your lessons at least 3 months before your wedding day, ideally earlier if possible.
Hope you found that helpful. Make sure you watch it a few times to really let it sink in, and make sure you also click the link below to check out manlybands.com and the special coupon they have for you on their already affordable wedding bands and the tons of different styles that you can go through. What I really like about them is that because they have so many styles here, you can really get something that reflects the personality for you and in your relationship. So check those out, and thanks again for watching, and have a great first dance.